I be Abram, I be Isaac, I be Jacob. I be Moses, I be Aaron, I be Caleb. I be like Christ, I be like Christ. I be like Christ, I be like Christ. I be Abram, I be Isaac, I be Jacob. I be Peter, I be Paul, I be Philip. I be like Christ, I be like Christ. I be like Christ, I be like Christ. I be Elijah, rain down fire. I be Elijah, ascend to a higher. Why do they try us, deny us, turn up the heat and fry us? Is it because they ain't us? Is it because they hate us? Is it because we call upon the name of the Messiah? I be like Yahushai, Father told me never lie. Father told me bear my cross, now I know it's do or die. Father told me crucify my flesh so I can say a lie. I be Abram, I be Isaac, I be Jacob. I be Moses, I be Aaron, I be Caleb. I be like Christ, I be like Christ. I be like Christ, I be like Christ. I be Abram, I be Isaac, I be Jacob. I be Peter, I be Paul, I be Philip. I be like Christ, I be like Christ. I be like Christ, I be like Christ. I be like Christ, I ain't wasting time. I'm trying to shine bright like that star in the sky. He be my light, he be my law, he be my temple. I put burdens on instrumentals to bend you, mold you, show you the tree of life before you. I'm picking grapes from the vine, trying to be divine. But with all this sin in my life, I know I'm bound to die. I ain't wasting time, I'm trying to shine my light. I be like Christ. I be Abram, I be Isaac, I be Jacob. I be Jacob, I be Moses, I be Aaron, I be Caleb. I be Caleb, I be like Christ, I be like Christ, like Christ. I be like Christ, I be like Christ, like Christ. I be Abram, I be Isaac, I be Jacob. I be Jacob, I be Peter, I be Paul, I be Philip. I be Philip, I be like Christ, I be like Christ, like Christ. I be like Christ, I be like Christ, like Christ. I be Abram, I be Isaac, I be Jacob, I be Moses, I be Aaron, I be Caleb. I be like Christ, I be like Christ. Ha.
LOZ, it's LOZ.
Kahaan.
It's LOZ, it's LOZ.
The water, Abba. The water, Abba. The water, Abba.
I'm going home to Zion.
On the other side, you know what I mean. You gotta praise Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai. We Israelites, all praises to the Most High. Keep them laws and the commandment, you might be qualified. 100,000, 44,000, gon' make it on that ride to the kingdom. That's what we all live for. It must be in your mental, flow through your temple. Even though we sin, y'all still took us in though. Y'all's chosen people, the heathens not equal. Esau's evil, enslaved all our people through mass genocide, pagan tradition, religion. I'm irritated, ready for his annihilation. So patience, a Mashiach could comfort the awakened.
I'm going home to Zion. My home is Jerusalem. I'm going home to Zion. My home is Jerusalem. The city of David, the land of Canaan, milk and honey, gold and riches. We fled in 70 AD, ain't been back since. Them cargo slave ships brought us to this foreign land where we scrap for scraps. And if you talking about mine, then that scrap pop back and them seats go back when the cops go past. Cause we selling everything out the back of the Jag. And if we selling it, you know that we smoking the gas, counting the cash, tapping the ass. Life goes fast when you living in this concrete jungle. Counting the cash, tapping the ass. You dying your sins in this concrete jungle. I'm going home to Zion. My home is Jerusalem. I'm going home to Zion. My home is Jerusalem.
I'm like the gravy on the grits, I'm like the slips up on the butter. Say something slick, man, we might just have to cut you with these scriptures. What's the beginning of knowledge? Hold your head, keep it strong, fear the Lord, keep it solid. I'm a Hebrew in the blood, this ain't ending by no flood, it's by fire. This is a spoiled people, not desire. Flipping through Obadiah, these Edomites born a liar. When I preach and I prophesy, I'm prayed up like Elijah.
I'm going home to Zion. My home is Jerusalem. I'm going home to Zion. My home is Jerusalem.
Welcome to the Passover. Welcome to the Passover. We praise Yahweh when them death angels passed over us. Yasharallah, we going home, it's almost over. It's almost over. I said it's almost over. We praise Yahweh when them death angels passed over us. Yasharallah, we going home, it's almost over. Welcome to the Passover. We praise Yahweh when them death angels passed over us. It came to pass when the Lord smited all Egyptians, killed all their firstborn, the recompense for our afflictions. He told Pharaoh, let my people go. But Pharaoh hardened up his heart even more. When them plagues came, they pleaded it with Moses. The Egyptians almost starved when he hit them with them locusts. Yeah, in the blood, in the flies, in the lights, in the frogs, in the hell, in the darkness, 3 nights. All praises to Yahweh. 10 plagues he put on Egypt just to show his power. Yeah. Exodus 12 and 23. The Passover will forever be a memory. The day we was redeemed out of captivity. The day we was redeemed out of captivity. I love to tell my kids this story while we celebrate this day and give Yahweh all the glory. Closely examine the book and take heed to every word of why we eat the lamb, unleavened bread and bitter herb. Welcome to the Passover. Welcome to the Passover. We praise Yahweh when them death angels passed over us. Yasharallah, we going home, it's almost over.
And behold, I will gather them out of all the countries, whether I have driven them in mine anger, and in my fury, and in great wrath. and I will bring them again unto this place.
This that Exodus 23 and 15. Keep the feast, eat the bread for 7 days. Keep the law, that's the key. You don't keep it, boy, you sleep. We in bondage, we in chains. I got that iron around my neck. Killed our babies, they are slain. This is Egypt, what you think? This is bondage, what you know? Lord, destroy the land of north. Please put plagues on America. Abba, they ain't hearing ya. Built this land on royal blood. Angels got it out for ya. Angels got it out for ya. All praises to my Father in the heavens, can you save us? Stuck in the land of bondage, they kill us and they hate us. Give them frogs, give them lice and give them beasts. And give them boys, give them hell and curse they feast. Kill they babies for all their iniquities. And this is what it's gonna be. Like fire, fire. Lord, please pass over America. They got your children in some chains. I know we transgressed the law from you. This slavery thing really ain't a game.
Welcome to the Passover. Welcome to the Passover. We praise Yahweh when them death angels passed over us. Yasharallah, we going home, it's almost over. It's almost over. I said it's almost over. We praise Yahweh when them death angels passed over us. Yasharallah, we going home, it's almost over.
For the Lord will pass through to smite the Egyptians. And when he seeth the blood upon the intel and on the two side posts, the Lord will pass over the door and will not suffer this destroyer to come in. And this day shall be unto you for a memorial, and you shall keep a feast to the Lord throughout your generations. You shall keep it a feast by an ordinance forever.
I be Abram, I be Isaac, I be Jacob. I be Moses, I be Aaron, I be Caleb. I be like Christ, I be like Christ. I be like Christ, I be like Christ. I be Abram, I be Isaac, I be Jacob. I be Peter, I be Paul, I be Philip. I be like Christ, I be like Christ. I be like Christ, I be like Christ. I be Elijah, rain down fire. I be Elijah, ascend to a higher. Why do they try us, deny us, turn up the heat and fry us? Is it because they ain't us? Is it because they hate us? Is it because we call upon the name of the Messiah? I be like Yahweh Shai. Father told me never lie. Father told me bear my cross. Now I know it's do or die. Father told me crucify my flesh so I can say a lie. I be Abram, I be Isaac, I be Jacob. I be Moses, I be Aaron, I be Caleb. I be like Christ, I be like Christ. I be like Christ, I be like Christ. I be Abram, I be Isaac, I be Jacob. I be Peter, I be Paul, I be Philip. I be like Christ, I be like Christ. I be like Christ, I be like Christ. I be like Christ, I ain't wasting time. I'm trying to shine bright like that star in the sky. He be my light, he be my law, he be my temple. I put burdens on instrumentals to bend you, mold you, show you the tree of life before you. I'm picking grapes from the vine, trying to be divine. But with all this sin in my life, I know I'm bound to die. I ain't wasting time, I'm trying to shine my light. I be like Christ. I be Abram, I be Isaac, I be Jacob. I be Jacob. I be Moses, I be Aaron, I be Caleb. I be Caleb. I be like Christ, I be like Christ. Like Christ. I be like Christ, I be like Christ. Like Christ. I be Abram, I be Isaac, I be Jacob. I be Jacob. I be Peter, I be Paul, I be Philip. I be Philip. I be like Christ, I be like Christ. Like Christ. I be like Christ, I be like Christ. Like Christ. I be Abram, I be Isaac, I be Jacob, I be Moses, I be Aaron, I be Caleb. I be like Christ. I be like Christ. Ha.
We gonna rise. Okay. Did a white man had us in bondage? It's been too long. Take them chains off, bring it on. Let's get it on. We gon' put this world and vice versa. Edom gon' die, they taking our lives and many lives. They telling lies. Cast them out to the lake of fire. Crack a burn, let us rain on them. Rain on them till we earn reparations for our ancestors. 400 years we been in captivity, man. I'm stressing. Oppression makes a white. that metal, you gon' learn your lesson. Just keep them laws and them statutes and the commandments. We got next, better understand it.
Rain, don't go away. I need my blessings. Rain, don't go away. Wash away my sins today. Rain, don't go away. I need my blessings. Rain, don't go away. Wash away my sins today.
You hear this? Read that again. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through. What that mean? Thrust through. What that mean, brother? You all know? Read it again. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through. A sword is going inside of him. You hear that? A sword, period. And everyone that is joined unto them. Everyone that is joined unto them. You want to hold hands on camera?
Blah, blah, yeah, blah, blah, yeah, blah, blah, yeah. I got the chain with the whip. Blah, 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 blah. I'm just sticking to the script. Yeah, blah, blah, yeah, 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 blah, blah. Talking about, you're not talking crazy. What you talking about?
He said, holy enemy. What does holy mean? Holy means separate. Read on. For I, the Most High, am holy. For I, the Most High, is separate. You so goddamn smart. You ain't got nothing to say now. What the hell does separate mean? What does separate mean? Oh, listen now.
What you talking about? He was from the south, you talking cheap like a Roman noodle. All you talk about is what about the white man? I think you like a Roman noodle. How you pro-black but love some white girls? Don't you know what they did to us? They gave us perms, made you hate yourself, made you pro-abortion, made you feminist. Nah, boo-boo. Don't let these people fool you. Called out their bamboozle. Don't you know that you Hebrew? Call me a Shirala. For these Edomites, I got a whip and chain with the collar. Raising us some prophets from the ghettos and the slums. Talking about they got the machetes, knives, and guns. Throwing bottles at the prophets, better think the outer one. If you throw something again, you gon' look like me pun. I tell you, you a god, you a king. That we deserve the gold in the earth and everything. But now you try to tell me that we really preaching hate. But where was all this love when our fathers getting raped? Rape the mothers and our daughters and our sisters. Stockholm syndrome at its best, you stuck within the system. Yeah, how is my power in the Father in the heavens? You got a Smith & Wesson, but we got 1611. Yeah, I ain't never scared. Never scared, never scared, never scared, never scared, never scared. If I ever see Borgia, I'ma smack him. If I ever see white Jesus, I'ma clap him. If my brothers go to war, I'ma back them. If I ever see my brothers, I'ma dap them. Yeah, hit the sun in my bones get stronger. You hit the sun in your body get weak. All that sunscreen, you try to tell me I'm 3/5 of a human being. What the hell is you talking about? I heard your people come from caves. Edom is a wild animal, and I heard your people won't be slaves. Yeah. How you gonna try to tell me I'm racist, man? How you tell me I'm racist, right? But you hung my people from trees, right? You hung my people from trees, you drug them from trucks, you cut babies out of the womb of the mothers, right? God. But I'm the one that's in the wrong, right?
Because the picture of dry bones in the valley is talking about you. The picture of Lazarus laying dead 4 days is talking about you. You're Lazarus. You're the dry bones. You're the prodigal son. You're the lost sheep. You're the people about whom the Bible is speaking, who will stand up in the last day when the trumpet is sounded. Black people are waking up. Black people are standing up. Black people are rising up, and they're throwing sight into that knee-shaking white man.
I keep on having visions that they put me in the auction, a runaway slave till they put me in the coffin. Tears in my eyes with a noose around my neck, screaming Kwam Yasharala right before my last breath. I can't believe my eyes, cause I'm seeing life distorted. The prince is in chains while the servants drive Porsche. He ain't want the baby, so she had an abortion. Grown men walking around in women's clothes in the door. Zion is acting like whores. Remove this cup for me, cause I can't take this shit no more. 1611 got a sharpen of my sword. Living in the third day, it's gonna be a holy war. Lope up at my table in the presence of my enemies. Talk behind my back, but they don't keep that same energy. Tell me how you real, but you got them fake tendencies. Manipulating scriptures, you ain't nothing but a Pharisee. Got me suicidal, cause I can't tell my friends from my rivals. Gotta keep my rifle right next to my Bible. Father, please forgive me for my sins and wicked ways. I know I violated on that covenant. We know I have picture in the day we see a solar eclipse and watch it how it shall walk over that water in Flint. Cause it's time for revenge, that's what I read in Revelations. And we don't want no money, we need blood reparations. Come.
I mean that, cause these white folks see us as thugs. I don't care what y'all think. I don't care if you think you a lawyer, if you a man, if you an African American, if you whatever you think you are. We thugs against these motherfuckers. You know? And until we lose, I'ma call it like it is. I'm gonna be a man and be strong. You know? And we can walk about 5 different houses like a man and be motherfucker.
I'm not Turner on this beat, Dutty Butman flow. Oppression and poverty while you slay my people though. Y'all dirty pigs, gotta pay for what y'all did. Y'all fed the babies to gators, remember gator baiters. I call it nowadays because revenge is sweet. Y'all hung my fathers from the tree, cause they look like me. But letter to my dog, man, I ate a call. Turn like coal, you could call them as I run on spoons. My scripture break his bones, and then it make you strong. We study it for hours, this word ain't for no cowards. We building us some soldiers, it wake you up like Folgers. We prophesying wins, we looking for the wins. Cause we don't take no L's, we coming up from hell. My scriptures ain't for sale, my soul is never sold, and I will never fold. Woman under deodorant, fluoridated water. Children on the street, selling bodies for a quarter. Fringed up with my beard, mixture on my head. I look around, see a lot of spirits dead. I see the demons talking, I hear the spirits chirping. I see the spirits walking, I see my people hurting. You looking at the sons of the true and living God. Weak Edomites run the world, something nah. Teach my hands to fight, and please prepare my spirit. Banging for our power, until the people hear.
I sit alone in my four-corner room, staring at candles. No, literally menorahs, all this OGs I see. Staying lit like the light of Zion, that's all I be on. Karash and Karatas are all a passion, eat them peons and make it look so damn good when we slide through. Can't see the shoes up under my garment, it's like we glide through. Really, shame in these shade-faced cavemen. Every other day we wake up Jake in different raiment. I'm just saying, boys hotter than corduroy in the Trans-Sahara. That knives come and walk by us, I guarantee we'll tell you not one word will ever fail you. All we do is prophesy. While your pastor eating pork chops and telling lies. I can tell by your mentality that you probably know. Ask you if you got it with fringes, you saying probably no. Obedience is better than sacrifice, so we stay on par. The same reason Zaquan Matata call me Basadar. You still don't get it? Better move boy, we them rude boys, ain't no bullshit. Repent or get your wig split. Hold the Torah open, let me show you what I stand on. Thinking we ain't keeping commandments, boy, you dead wrong. Back to the place where commandments can only get us what you talking about. Edomite with us, now you can't come with us. It's a closed party, only march to the eye. Yasha, I don't enter there. 12 gates with no white people. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And it's a celebration. Salute to the light of Zion. Kwam Yasha Allah. 12 tribes of Yasha Allah. Be obedient to the Most High God. Keep the law, statutes, commandments. Keep the light of Zion burning bright. Kwam Yasha Allah. Isaiah 8:20, law, statutes, commandments, faith in the Messiah. Kwam.
Bashem Yahawashai. Bashem Yahawashai. True sides. Drawing the swords, hitting the bows, severing thumbs, and head toes. Be hitting kings, as in the times of old. Swinging the women and children, silver and gold. The fishermen that put away the fishing poles. In very small numbers, Yahweh sent forth his hunters. Strong towers they conquer, over walls they jump, over heads they stumped, over heads they stumped. This is the hunt. This is the almighty power of revenge that make mighty men cower within. By his mighty hand we've been brought up out of this land. This is our exodus. Don't kill the messenger, just take the messages. Are you listening? This is our exodus. Don't kill the messenger, just take the messages. Are you listening?
Open up your ears.
This is our exodus. Don't kill the messenger. Just take the messages.
NYMG, LOZ, AOI. Pay attention.
Read that again. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through. What that mean? Thrust through. What that mean, brother? You all know? Read it again. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through. A sword is going inside of him. You hear that? A sword, period. And everyone that is joined unto them. Everyone that is joined unto them. You want to hold hands on camera?
Blah, blah. Yeah. Blah, blah. Yeah. Blah, blah. Yeah. I got the chain with the whip. Blah, blah. Blah, blah. I'm just sticking to the script. Yeah. Talking about, y'all know talking crazy. What you talking about?
Holy means separate. Read on. For I, the Most High, am holy. For I, the Most High, is separate. You so goddamn smart. You ain't got nothing to say now. What the hell does separate mean? What does separate mean? Listen now.
What you talking about? He from the south, you talking cheap like a Roman noodle. All you talk about is what about the white man? I think you like a Roman noodle. How you pro-black but love some white girls? Don't you know what they did to us? They gave us perms, made you hate yourself, made you pro-abortion, made you feminist. Nah, boo-boo. Don't let these people fool you. Called out their bamboozle. Don't you know that you Hebrew? Kwam Yasharala. For these Edomites, I got a whip and chain with the collar. Raising us some prophets from the ghettos and the slums. Talking about they got the machetes, knives, and guns. Throwing bottles at the prophets, better think the outer one. If you throw something again, you gon' look like me pun. I tell you, you a god, you a king. That we deserve the gold in the earth and everything. But now you try to tell me that we really preaching hate. But where was all this love when our fathers getting raped? Rape the mothers and our daughters and our sisters. Stockholm syndrome at its best, you stuck within the system. Yahweh is my power and the Father in the heavens. You got a Smith & Wesson, but we got 1611. Yeah, I ain't never scared. Never scared, never scared, never scared, never scared, never scared. If I ever see Borgia, I'ma smack him. If I ever see white Jesus, I'ma clap him. If my brothers go to war, I'ma back them. If I ever see my brothers, I'ma dap them. Yeah. Hit the sun and my bones get stronger. You hit the sun and your body get weak. All that sunscreen, you try to tell me I'm 3/5 of a human being. What the hell is you talking about? I heard your people come from caves. Edom is a wild animal, and I heard your people won't be slaves. Yeah. How you gonna try to tell me I'm racist, man? How you tell me I'm racist, right? But you hung my people from trees, right? You hung my people from trees, you drug them from trucks, you cut babies out of the womb of the mothers, right? But I'm the one that's in the wrong, right?
I said, is there a term Jewish in the Torah? Huh?
Solomon's book.
And it says Jewish?
It says Jewish.
Somebody give this man a Bible. Somebody give this man a Bible.
Sir, I would like to point out that I'm a rabbi, so I just thought I would know this. I'm a rabbi.
He's a rabbi.
I'm a rabbi.
Okay. Come closer, Rabbi.
They want a piece of the pie, they want a piece of the pie, but won't do what's right to say they like. They want a piece of the pie, they want a piece of the pie. I can't lie, that pie's sweet, you gotta give it a try. They want the kingdom of heaven, but won't keep commandments. They want the kingdom of heaven, but don't know how to get it. They want a piece of the pie, they want a piece of the pie, but won't do what's right to say they like. They want a piece of the pie because they know it's sweet. Even though I serve them, they don't notice me. Not for gratification, for your fulfillment. The kingdom is yours, Israel just seek. Take heed, believe. Yahweh Shai King, Jerusalem bleed. Polluted by the Gentiles, the wicked ones, snake, Lucifer, bloody red, red face, red carpet, everything stays, the truth vague, cut the saints locked away. Damn it.
Welcome to the smooth sounds of WLOZ music. We got another smash hit coming to ya, Hebrew Love.
This is the Hebrew loving. This is the Hebrew loving. This is the Hebrew loving. This is that magical, make you break your clavicle in half, unimaginable. Ain't no woman bad as you in fad, this illogical, anatomical. Love you to your follicle and every biological. Feature with the chronicle. All praise to you, how are you beautiful flower, straight down to the cuticle. This love is new to you, this love is new to me. Rightly loving you, rightly loving me. All praises to you, how are.
This is that Hebrew loving. Ooh, 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 ooh. This is that Hebrew loving. Hey, yeah, it is that Hebrew loving. Ooh, 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 ooh. This is that Hebrew loving. Hey, yeah. I'm not the average woman. I take it to my knees and pray to the Most High in all things I do, and I'm here for you. I'm way above the vanity, I'm about the nation, staying on reality of what we're going through, but I still need you to take care of me and be there for me, never leaving me, always teaching me I love you. And I am one with you.
I said I don't want her if she ain't from the 12 tribes. I would lay down my life to protect and provide. It's just us against the world. You might ride or die. You a virtuous woman that say up the Most High Salah. Listen, baby, who taught you how to hate yourself? Got you walking around like you ain't yourself, like you ain't got these other women getting body enhancements. Now they try to make you jealous, girl. I don't understand it. Like, look at you, baby, all black and comely, like the Most High took my rib out and cloned me. You a reflection of me. Now let me get that 1 Corinthians 7:3.
Hebrew loving. Ooh, 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 ooh. This is that Hebrew loving. Hey, yeah. This is that Hebrew loving. Ooh, 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 ooh. This is that Hebrew loving. Hey, yeah. It is that Hebrew loving. Ooh, 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 ooh. This is that Hebrew loving. Hey, yeah.
That was another smash hit coming from the light of Zion and giving a due benevolence on a quiet hurricane. This is your host, Sam Shawan on WLOZ. Welcome to the smooth sounds of WLOZ music. We got another smash hit coming to ya, Hebrew Love.
This is the Hebrew loving. This is the Hebrew loving. This is the Hebrew loving. This is that magical, make you break your clavicle in half, unimaginable. Ain't no woman bad as you in fad, this illogical, anatomical. Love
love you to your follicle and every biological feature with the chronicle. All praise to you, how are you beautiful flower, straight down to the cuticle. This love is new to you, this love is new to me. Righteously loving you, righteously loving me. All praises to you, how are.
This is that Hebrew loving. Ooh, 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 ooh. This is that Hebrew loving. Hey, yeah, it is that Hebrew loving. Ooh, 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 ooh. This is that Hebrew loving. Hey, yeah. I'm not the average woman. I take it to my knees and pray to the Most High in all things I do, and I'm here for you. I'm way above the vanity, I'm about the nation, staying on reality of what we're going through, but I still need you to take care of me and be there for me, never leaving me, always teaching me I love you. And I am one with you.
I said I don't want her if she ain't from the 12 tribes. I would lay down my life to protect and provide. It's just us against the world. You my ride or die. You a virtuous woman that saith the Most High Salah. Listen, baby, who taught you how to hate yourself? Got you walking around like you ain't yourself, like you ain't got these other women getting body enhancements. Now they try to make you jealous, girl. I don't understand it. Like, look at you, baby, all black and comely, like the Most High took my rib out and cloned me. You a reflection of me. Now let me get that 1 Corinthians 7:3.
Hebrew loving, ooh, 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 ooh. This is that Hebrew loving, hey, yeah.
That was another smash hit coming from the light of Zion and giving a due benevolence on a quiet hurricane. This is your host, Sam Shawan on WLOZ. Welcome to the smooth sounds of WLOZ music.
Shema Yasharala Yahweh Allahaynawa Yahweh Akkad. Hear, O Israel, Yah is our power, Yah is one. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Ayah, Shamka, Yahweh, Malakwafka, Saba'ah, Watazaka, Ayah, Aisha, Barataza, Kawa, Ayah, Bashamayim, Nathalanawa, Lakhum, Kalyawam, Wasalakanawa, Kawabwathanawa, Kasalakanawa, Kawabwathanawa, Wala'a, Sabaya Anawa, Banasawan, Abo, Oshainawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwa, Waha'ala, Wathaiporath, Laiwolamion, Bahashem, Amashiach, Yahawashai, Thawada, Thamyad, Aman. Matthew 6 verse 9.
The book of Acts 2, chapter 6, verse 9. After this manner, therefore pray ye. Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. For if you forgive men their trespasses, your heavenly Father will also forgive you. But if you forgive not men their trespasses, neither will your Father forgive your trespasses. By Hashem HaMashiach Yahushai, the water from Yah, Amen.
Matthieu 6, verse 9.
Matthieu 6, verset 9.
Livre Matthieu, chapitre 6, verset 9. Mais qui Jean pour nous la prière, Papa nous qui dans le ciel là, nous demandons pour toujours respecter nos véritable gouvernement ou pour faire volonté ou sous la terre, tant que vous faire dans le ciel là. Manger nous besoin, bon nous jodi a. Pardonnez tout ça nous fait qui mal. Même Jean nous pardonner monde qui fait nous mal. Pas quitter nous dans position pour nous tomber dans tension. Mais délivrez-nous en bas Satan. Parce que c'est pour vous toute autorité, tout pouvoir à toute la louange. Depuis tout temps à pour tout temps. Amen.
Amen. Bon Dieu, Papa qui est dans le ciel, là, nous disons merci pour une bonne journée que vous avez fait nous passer en bien. Papa tout puissant, nous disons que nous avons grâce au Papa. Pardon pour péché, nous, pardon pour faute. Merci, bon Dieu, du fait que vous faites capitaine Bayaf, lié en bien, Papa. Merci du fait que vous sauvez la vie, Papa. Papa tout puissant, fais-les rétablir santé pour nous personnes, rapide, comme ça pour le tourner dans le travail là. Papa tout puissant, rétablir santé économique tout, Papa. Pour ce qu'on est, Papa. Après machine, ça, l'hyperdia, la besoin l'autre encore, Papa. Papa tout puissant, que vous avez grâce au Papa. Bénis Papa. Fais-les retourner, Papa. En pleine forme. Je le déconne faire pour Papa. Nous lever émission bas au Papa. Papa tout puissant. Fait que mettez paroles dans la bouche nous pour nous servir à servir. Papa tout puissant. Parlez serviteur où il a coûté. Parlez serviteur où il a coûté. Nous prions comme ça, Papa. Dans le Jésus-Christ qui a vécu qu'après lui, les apprésents éternellement. Amen.
Amen.
Welcome to Life or Death. As you already know, we are your servants from the Light of Zion. Our address is 2937 West Warwick Boulevard. As you see, the title today is Bad Marriage for Life. En créole, il dit Eske mariage fait pour mon noyau ou bien pour mon vidéo. Émission ça li fait en anglais et en créole. This radio show is bilingual, meaning that it is in Creole and English. But it is geared toward the 12 tribes of Israel, because we are here to wake up the 12 tribes of Israel. Give me the book of Colossians chapter 3 and verse 17. Remember, we are your servants. We are here to serve you. The name of this radio show is Life or Death. The school is The Light of Zion. Our address is 2937 West Warwick Boulevard, Fort Lauderdale, Florida 33312. Read.
Livre des Colossiens, chapitre. Livre des Colossiens, chapitre 3, verset 17. Tout ça n'a fait.
Qui ça, bon Dieu dit?
Tout ça n'a fait.
Read.
Tout ça n'a dit. Faire le nom Seigneur Jésus. Sans nous pas jamais oublier dit bon Dieu merci non li.
So God, who is a black man, states that everything that we are doing, we are to do it in the name of Jesus Christ, who is a so-called black man, whose real name is Hebrew is Hamashiach Yahawashai, while we are giving thanks to God, who is also another so-called black man. We're gonna use more of for now more English. Baruch 4 verse 1. Let's see what God says. Baruch 4 verse 1.
The book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1.
Read.
This is the book of the commandments of the Most High.
This Bible is about commandments. God never gave us religion. God says, keep my commandments and live. Read it again.
The book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1.
Read.
This is the book of the commandments of the Most High.
This Bible is about commandments that we are to abide by. Read.
And the law.
What?
And the law.
And the religion.
And the law.
And the law. Read.
That endureth forever.
The laws of God are there forever. Read.
All they that keep it.
So when we keep God's laws, when we do what God commands us to do, read,
shall come to life.
We will get life. Read.
But such as leave it shall die.
So when we leave the laws of God, we are going to die. Now, the title is Bad Marriage for Life. As many of you know, if you are on Facebook or if you are on IG, you may see a topic that is trending. It is the adultery that a sister, Jada Pinkett, committed against her husband, Will Smith.
Fresh Prince.
From Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, from Independence Day. You know this brother. So we are going to use that debacle just to show that as Israelites in America, we have to keep God's laws. Because we refuse to keep God's laws, that's why many of our marriages are in fiasco. Give me the book of Hebrews 13 verse 1. Hebrews 13 verse 1. Let's see what God, who is a so-called black man, says. Hebrews 13 verse 1.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 13 verse 1.
Read.
Let brotherly love continue.
So God says we have to let brotherly love continue. Because we love you, because we love our brothers and sisters, we are going in the Bible to teach you about marriage. Verse 4.
Verse 4. Marriage is honorable in all.
What does God say?
Marriage is honorable in all.
No, do whatever you want to do.
Marriage is honorable in all.
Read.
And the bed undefiled.
What does God say?
The bed undefiled.
So the bed is not to be defiled. I mean, the laws of God concerning marriage are to be kept. Read.
But whoremongers and adulterers, the Most High will judge.
Now, I want you to read this for me, the meaning of marriage from dictionary. Read. Let's see what God says. Let's see the meaning of marriage in the dictionary.
Marriage is the process by which two people make their relationship public, official, and permanent. It is
what official and what?
And permanent.
No, temporary.
Permanent.
Whenever one can leave at any time.
Permanent.
The man can leave whenever he wants to.
Permanent.
The woman can leave whenever she wants to.
Permanent.
With it from the top.
Marriage is the process by which two people make their relationship public, official, and permanent.
And permanent. Read.
It is joining of two people in a bond that
take your time. It is
particularly lasts until death.
So marriage is to be last forever. Only death. In fact, Romans 7. Let's get it from the Bible. You have to understand, we are unapologetically biblical. Let's see what God says. Romans 7 verse 1.
The book of Romans, chapter 7 verse 1.
Read.
Know ye not?
Don't you know, read.
Brethren?
Yep.
For I speak to them that know the law.
We are the ones that got the laws of God. As Israelites, the laws of God were given to us. God gave his laws to us. Read.
How that the law.
How that the law, read.
Hath dominion.
The law has power, read.
Over a man.
Over a man and a woman, read.
As long as he liveth.
As long as he liveth. Read.
For the woman.
Yep.
Which has a husband.
A woman who has a husband, read.
Is bound.
What?
Bound.
Bound, read.
By the law.
By what?
By the law.
By America.
By the law.
By the law, read.
To her husband.
To her husband. So, if there is separation, the woman is not to go to sleep with another man. Play the first part of the video. Give me Toby chapter 1, while you are searching for it, give me Tobit chapter 1 and see what God says. Tobit chapter 1, verse 1. In our communities, you hear terms like swirling. You see the like I said to you? Use that similar. Terms like swirling, term like swirling, term like struggle love. All these are nonsense. All these terms are nonsense. The root of our problems is not keeping God's laws, is disobedience. That is the root of our problems. The root of our problems is disobedience. Tobit chapter 1. Let's see what God says. Let's see what one of our forefathers did. Read.
The book of Tobit, chapter 1, verse 1.
Read.
The book of the words of Tobit,
read.
Son of Tobiel,
Yep.
the son of Ananiel,
Yep.
the son of Eduel, the son of Gabiel,
Yep.
of the seed of Asiel,
Yep.
of the tribe of Naphtali, who in the time of Emenser, king of the Assyrians, was led captive unto Thesib,
Yep.
which is at the right hand of that city,
Yeah.
which is called properly Naphtali in Galilee above Assyria.
So Tobit, we were at that time we were slaves. Let's see what God says. Read.
I, Tobit, have walked all the days of my life in the way of truth and justice.
So Tobit was walking according to God's laws. Read.
And I did many alms deeds to my brethren, and many nations, and my nation who came with me to Nineveh, into the land of the Assyrians.
Read.
And that when I was in my own country, in the land of Israel, being but young, all the tribe of Naphtali, my father fell from the house of Jerusalem.
So Tobit, keep reading.
Which was chosen out of all the tribes of Israel, that all the tribes should sacrifice there, where the temple of the habitation of the Most High was, consecrated and built for all ages.
Read.
Now all the tribes which together revolted in the house of my father Naphtali.
So when the northern kingdoms refused to go to sacrifice in Jerusalem, you had the split in the kingdom of Israel. You had the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. Read.
But I alone went often to Jerusalem at the feast.
Tobit, he kept God's laws. Read.
As it was ordained unto all the people of Israel, by an everlasting decree, having the first fruits and tenths of increase, with that which the first shorn.
Now Tobit was an orphan because his father died. Read.
And then gave I at the altar to the priests, the children of Aaron.
Read.
The 10th part of all increase I gave to the sons of Aaron,
Read.
who ministered at Jerusalem.
Yes. So Tobit, he made sure that he followed God's laws to the T. Tobit should be an example for all of us, because Tobit was a righteous man. Righteousness is keeping God's laws. Read.
Who ministered at Jerusalem.
Read.
Another 10th part I sold away, and went and spent it every year at Jerusalem.
Read.
And the third I gave unto them whom it was meet, as to borrow my father's mother had commanded me.
Read.
Because
as Deborah, his grandmother, commanded him. That's why I've been telling you, sisters, you have a place in the truth too. You have to understand, for our nation to rise up, our brothers and sisters have to step up. Read. Thank you.
Because I was left in an orphan by my father. Furthermore, when I was come to the age of a man.
So when he becomes a man, when he became a man, let's see the age of a man. Numbers 1 verse 18. Let's see the age of a man. Because God says in 1 Corinthians 14 verse 40, everything is to be done with decency and in order. An 18-year-old man is not a man. A boy, in fact, a boy who reaches the age of 18 is not a man yet, according to the Bible. Let's see the age of a man, according to the Bible.
The book of Numbers, chapter 1, you said verse 18, right?
Verse 18, yep.
Verse 18. And they assembled all the congregation together.
During that census, Moses and Aaron, they assembled our people together. Read.
On the first day of the second month.
On the first day of the second month. Read.
And they declared their pedigrees.
And our people, our men, they declared who they come from. Read.
After their families.
After their families. Read.
By the house of their fathers.
The mothers.
Their fathers.
Their aunties.
Fathers.
By the house of their fathers. Read.
According to the number of the names, from 20 years old. From 20 years old. So a boy becomes a man at the age of 20. So Toby became a man at the age of 20. Go back to Toby. So in Israel, you went from boy to man, and you start being a man at the age of 20. Read. The book of Tobit, chapter 1, verse 9.
Read.
Furthermore,
yep.
When I was come to the age of a man.
When he was 20, read.
I married.
When he was 20 and up, read.
I married.
What?
I married.
Just see, read what you see.
I married.
No, she made her a baby mama.
I married.
Read.
Anna.
Yep.
Of my own kindred.
So Tobit married Anna from his own people. Now, this is very important. In the church, they say, woman, thou art loose. In America, they teach our sisters to say, you don't need no men. Beyonce says, single ladies. You hear people saying, single forever.
Hot Girl Summer.
Hot Girl Summer with Megan Thee Stallion. Read it again.
Verse 9. Furthermore, when I was come to the age of a man,
read.
I married Anna of my own kindred.
So he married Anna of his own kindred. Now, brother, play the first part of the video for our people. Now, we are going to use this video as a teaching tool for our people. Because what this, pretty much the message or the situation that is going in that marriage is common among our marriages.
Going on in the press. I felt like it was important to come to the table to really clear the air. Somebody made a statement for me that wasn't a statement I made.
Ask our people if they are able to hear and see clearly. Start from the beginning.
Going on in the press. I felt like it was important to come to the table to really clear the air. Somebody made a statement for me that wasn't a statement I made that went cray-cray.
And one of the reasons why I wanted to come to the table is the media, the headlines. We specifically never said anything.
Yes.
We were purposely not saying anything. Any headline that says Jada said or Will said or the Smith said is not true. We specifically never said anything.
Right.
So coming to the table was like, we just felt like it got to the point where you got to say something.
Yeah, and to stop that cycle.
Yeah.
You know, there's people's feelings involved.
Right. Right.
You know, and at the end of the day, I don't like how all of this came to be. That doesn't matter. It's all love. Honestly. And I would usually not, you know, that would be something I wouldn't comment on at all.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like it's a situation that I consider private.
You just feel like it ain't really nobody's business.
Yeah.
But now Black Twitter has claimed it as their business.
But, you know, I feel like it's healing that needs to happen. And I know there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now.
Yeah.
Even though this is minuscule, I do feel like it's these kinds of things that create the world that we're in, and the idea of not communicating, not talking about it, not clearing the air.
Stop, go back a couple seconds. Play.
You know, stuff going on in the world right now.
Yeah.
Even though this is minuscule.
Now, what does she have? An unk. The unk, you see the female private part on top and the male's private part down. Habakkuk 2 verse 18. Because these things teach a lot of lies. This is why the brothers from the Kemetic community, they are going out of their mind, saying the black woman is God. Because these images teach us nonsense. Habakkuk 2 verse 18.
The book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 verse 18.
Read.
What profited the graven image?
What does the unk do for us? What profit do we get from the unk? Read.
That the maker thereof hath graven it.
Read.
The molten image.
Read.
And a teacher of lies.
The black woman is God.
A teacher of lies.
The black woman is Mother Earth.
A teacher of lies.
The black woman is Mother Earth.
A teacher of lies.
The black woman is God.
A teacher of lies.
The black woman is Mother Earth.
A teacher of lies.
The black woman is the God.
A teacher of lies.
So the unk teaches nothing but lies. The black woman is not God. This is why many of our sisters, they are out of their mind. That's why many of our brothers, they are out of their mind. They are getting lies from the unk.
They're getting entanglements because of the unk.
They are into entanglement because of the garbage.
That's right.
Play.
I do feel like it's these kinds of things that create the world that we're in, and the idea of not communicating, not talking about it, not clearing the air, and just being as transparent. Just being transparent.
And I'm here with you.
Yeah, I thank you for that, because you've been on a hell of a journey with me. So that's what we're going to start with. This is a very personal journey that became very public.
Yes, absolutely.
For whatever reason.
So what happened, Jada?
Okay, so let's start with...
Now she's going to tell her adultery. She's going to show you, she's going to say how she committed adultery. But guess what? She's going to be very diplomatic. Take your time to listen. Take your time to listen. She's going to be very diplomatic about it.
Tell them try to put the volume up on the video. Somebody said it was low.
Put the volume up, brother. You have to understand, this female sexual liberation destroys many of our sisters. Sisters, stop following America. Because by doing so, you will destroy your family. This couple, their children, the son is the daughter. The daughter is the son. Meaning they cross-dress. Let's see because of this garbage. Because the mother is not a good teacher. The father is not a good teacher neither. The father isn't a good teacher. Isn't a good teacher either, because you can see the result of that. You can see what their children become.
You want to test the volume real quick? Because people are saying it's low, so I'm gonna tell them put a 1 in the chat if it's low.
Yeah, if the volume is low, put 1. If it is right, just put 2. So check to see if the computer is at 100%.
Tell them go play it back a little bit, so let it play so they can hear it now if it's fixed.
Because you have to understand, when we refuse to keep God's laws, guess what? Our mind will go crazy. We are going to see.
Oh, she said the mic was low. That's what you're saying.
We are going to see. Because you have to understand, these laws, they are there to keep us safe. In fact, while he is checking the mic, give me the book of 2 Ezra 7:21. 2 Ezra 7:21. Get your English Bible too. 2 Ezra 7:21. Because our refusal to keep God's laws opens the doors for evilness to follow us wherever we go. 2 Ezra 7:21.
The book of 2 Ezra, chapter 7, verse 21.
Read.
For the Most High has given straight commandments.
So God gives us straight commandments, meaning that He gives us commandments to keep us in a straight way. It is like you have a car. When your alignment is good, if you don't touch the steering wheel, for a while the car will go straight. Right. But if your alignment is bad, you can see that even when the steering wheel is straight, it turns all that way. Your car is like that because your alignment is not good. So the laws of God are our alignment. The laws of God are our alignment to keep us straight so we can live. When you have no alignment, your car is like that, going back and forth anywhere it wants to, because the alignment is bad. Read.
For the Most High has given straight commandment to such as came. What they should do.
What we should do to do what?
To live.
To do what?
To live.
To get what?
To live.
What we should do to live. That's why the name of this radio show is Life or Death. Because when we keep God's commandments, we get life. When we choose to be wicked, we get death. Play, brother. Let's see, play.
I guess about 4.5 years ago.
Yeah.
I think it was about 4 years ago. Started a friendship with August. And we actually became really, really good friends. And it all...
4 or 5 years ago, meaning in 2015. Now 2020, now the story is out. Read, I'm gonna play.
Started with him just needing some help. You know, me wanting to help his health, his mental.
Stop. If you are a wife, you need some help. Who will you go to first? After consulting God through Hamashiach, your husband should be your helper, correct? Should be the first one to go. Because he is your head. Read.
Stayed.
Because for me, that was the thing when Og first came around, he was really sick.
Somebody named Og. Somebody that.
Wait, I think something wrong with the video when it's playing.
Okay. So whenever I'm about to say something, just pause it. Okay. Now they are talking about somebody who is a friend of the family.
I got a precept for you too. It's a good one.
What is it? Read.
The book of Sirach, chapter 9, verse 9.
Read.
Sit not at all with another man's wife.
Now, this guy, he is at fault too. Now, you have to, one thing, this is what they call female nature. Many of our sisters, they always want to fix somebody. Any stray dog they see, they want to fix that stray dog. Any stray cat, they want to fix that stray cat. That's why you may see that many brothers don't want to be in relationship with nurses. Because oftentimes nurses, they sleep with the patients. Female nature always want to fix somebody. And in the process, they end up sleeping with that somebody. All this because we don't want to keep God's laws. You have to understand, when we keep God's laws can keep us away from adultery.
There's more.
Read.
Nor sit down with her in thy arms,
read.
And spend not thy money with her at the wine.
So now, she is older than that guy. The guy was 22 and she was 42. Play.
Sick. He was really sick, yeah.
And the outpouring for him from our family was initially about his health.
Yeah. And I mean, we found all those different resources, to help.
That guy was going through, was drug, pretty much. He had addiction problems, so they were helping him. Play.
I'll pull him through. And from there, you know, you and I were going through a very difficult time.
Yeah.
And we decided.
I was done with your ass.
Yeah, you kicked me to the curb.
I was done with you.
Yeah.
Marriages have that, though.
Yeah,
Marriages have that.
Yeah, we basically, we broke up.
We decided that we were going to separate for a period of time, and you.
Now, they chose to stay away from another for a moment. Let's see what God says in this Bible concerning separation. Read.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 7, verse 10.
Read.
And unto the married, I command, yet not I, but the Most High. Let not the wife depart from her husband.
The wife is not to leave her husband. Read.
But if she departs,
read.
Let her remain unmarried.
So meaning that if for some reason there is a problem in the marriage and the woman chooses to stay away from the husband for a moment, she's not to get involved with any other men. Let's see what happened. Play. Let's see what happened. Play, brother.
You go figure out how to make yourself happy, and I'll figure out how to make myself happy.
Well, at that particular point in time, it was indefinite.
Yeah, I really felt like we could be over. You know?
We were over.
And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, you know, I think from there, you know, as.
Now, what did you do, Jada? Now she's going to explain. Now we are using this, even though they are celebrities, we are using this because our marriages are like that.
As time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement with.
Different kind of entanglement.
You gotta play that back, huh?
Different kind of entanglement. Now, use your phone. Give me the definition of entanglement. Because she is using diplomatic terms. Instead of saying I slept with that boy, that man, she is using diplomatic terms. This is what sexual liberation does to us as a people. Entanglement. We are going to see the meaning of this word. Give me the second definition. Because as you already know, in this queendom, they put our sisters above. And the men, they put them very low. Let's see the definition of entanglement. Read.
It's the action or fact or entanglement or being entangled. The second definition is complicated or compromising relationship or situation.
Okay. Now, this is from the Merriam-Webster dictionary. Read the definition 2A on the second point. The one from the Merriam-Webster dictionary. 2A where it says involved in a perplexing situation. 2A. The second one at the bottom. For Merriam-Webster. Yeah, the second one. Yeah. We are going to see the meaning of the word to entangle. Where it says being perplexing in a bad situation, involved in a bad situation. You see it? Let me show you. No, not this one. Let me show you. This one. Definition of entangle. Yeah. This one. Yeah. The top one.
You're just reading it right there.
Yeah.
That's it. Don't click.
We are going to see the definition of because the word entanglement comes from the verb to entangle. Read.
To wrap or twist together. And to weave.
Yeah.
Ensnare.
Read.
To involve in a perplexing or troublesome situation.
To involve in a perplexing, troublesome situation. Now, if you are coddling this little boy, this man, obviously you are going to fall in love with him. Obviously, you are going to have sexual intercourse with him. This is the discernment that many of our sisters lack. Many of our brothers, they lack that discernment too. That's why the Bible says that we are not to attach ourselves to other men's wives. This Bible is a true book. Play with it.
I got into a different kind of entanglement with August. One thing I want to get clear about and clean up, one of the things that was kind of
a different kind of entanglement, a different kind of perplexed, troublesome situation.
With August. One thing I want to get clear about and clean up, one of the things that was kind of swirling in the press about you giving permission, which is, you know, the only person that can give permission in that particular circumstance is myself.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Now,
but
she says the only one that can give permission is true. Because she consented to that. Her relationship with the other guy was consensual. Play?
What August was probably trying to communicate, because I could actually see how he would perceive it as permission because we were separated amicably. And I think he also wanted to make it clear that he's not a homewrecker, which he's not.
I think, so I mean, because this is your red table and you like brought yourself to the red table, I think you need to say clearly what happened.
Stop. Now the brother is anxious. He wants to know what happened. She was trying to go around. She went in Antarctica. Then she went to the North Pole.
Kev, I gotta bring that this piece up for you.
All trying to, she's trying to smoothen him, somewhat to deflect from the reality. That's what the Bible says. Read.
The book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 17. The wickedness of a woman.
The wickedness of a woman, read.
Changeth her face.
Changeth her face.
And darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth.
So when a sister is wicked, you can see that. You can see that pretty much. You can see the demon inside of her. You can see the devil, the she-devil coming out of her.
As far as what?
You and I decided we...
As far as what? The brother, he wants, give me the naked truth. Tell me what happened. But she kept going on and on. She's trying to deflect him from getting the right answer, the true answer that he wants. Play.
We were going to take our space, and what happened?
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship.
Now this is a fixed mind. Now, guess what? Now he is to take it. You know why he is to take it? Because he has contract with Nickelodeon. He has a lot of perks in this kingdom. He has to accept that. He has to accept her adultery. Because if he does anything bad to shame her, he is going to lose some of his contracts. You have to understand, he has a lot at stake. If she divorces him, she may take everything that he has. Now, if he makes her an object of shame, he also may lose some contracts. Because you know, in America, they put the woman ahead. That's why you see that he is trying to save face. He doesn't want to lose the financial contracts that he has with some of the big companies. Because if he makes her an object of shame, he may lose something because this kingdom has empathy for our wicked sisters. If you think I am lying, ask the brothers when they go to court, what happened to them? Even though oftentimes the woman is the one that fights for divorce, the men end up losing all they had. That's why once a man goes through divorce, he is unable to recover financially. That's why you brothers, you need to come back to God's laws. If you love this queendom, shame on you. Play, brother.
Yes, it was a relationship. Absolutely. I was in a lot of pain and I was very broken. Now, in the process of that relationship, I definitely realized that you can't find happiness outside of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And luckily enough, you and I were also going through a process of healing in a much different manner. Mm-hmm. I would definitely say we did everything that we could to get away from each other, only to realize that that wasn't possible.
So we come into the...
Stop it. They try to go away from one from another. There is something that many people call incompatibility of character, where they say that, well, the couple, they cannot get together, meaning that the way that they are meaning there is no chemistry between them. Let's see what the Bible says. Sirach 6 verse 7. Because all that was supposed to be taken care of during the proving process. In LOZ, in the light of Zion, if a brother wants to get with a sister, that brother is to see the elders first. And from there, the elders will analyze the situation and then consult with the sister's parents before they give the okay for the courtship to begin. You have to understand, we are the chosen people of God. Many of our